What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Overdose. I'm your host, Jaye. Now, today I'm joined with a special guest. Introduce yourself.
I am Javi Mac. You can find me on all platforms. Javi Mac Show. That's JaviMacshow. I'm Googleable, so just Google Javi Mac.
All right. So,
Googleable.
Now that you've seen a video before, are you getting more of a grasp of what red pill
Oh yeah,
is?
red pill. So red pill is the truth, the way, the masculine, the alpha, and blue pill is the simps.
Pretty much,
Is that
yeah.
is that what we're getting at?
But that's only specifically for dating. When I say red pill, I'm talking about just the true nature of everything. It can be financial, it can be fitness, it can be everything. But right now we are talking about dating.
Okay.
So the video we about to watch is by Saint in the Center, dating single mothers with a question mark. Would you consider dating a single mother?
Yeah, I don't have no problem with dating single mothers.
None at all.
Not at all. Why do I care?
Hold on, wait, what?
Why would I care that she has a child?
Because that will affect the relationship at some point, right?
I guess. It depends. I mean,
Okay.
best case scenario, yes.
Wait, hold on, wait.
Okay, so let's say
Okay.
best case scenario, this is the woman of my dreams, and she's the best person that I've
Okay.
ever wanted to be with, and I have to be with her for the rest of my life, or she's perfect in every way. Okay, cool. If okay, I'll deal with the kid. Cool. I'll be daddy. I'll play daddy. I'm a great daddy role. I've loved the kids.
Okay, so you are willing to be a literal stepfather to a child if the woman is good enough to fit your ideal woman, maybe even above the other women that don't have kids.
Yeah, I'm willing to play the stepfather role. You know why?
Wow.
Because I'm at a level. I'm easing into that level. I am that level in some way,
Okay.
and I will be the level. Well, I am the father of a lot of people in this world because I'm giving knowledge to people anyway. So I'm people's dads already. I'm giving y'all my sons. I already got stepchildren mentally around the whole world.
Okay.
Adults and kids.
Okay.
I got 45-year-old people looking up to me like I'm their daddy. I'm giving the knowledge. Might
This
as
comment's
well
about to be wild.
take a little kid under my wing.
Oh my
Might as well.
God. Okay.
I give knowledge.
Okay.
I support people.
Let's bring it back real quick. Okay, so this is, I'm gonna tell you me personally. Then you
Okay.
tell me what your thoughts is. I would much rather have a person that don't have kids that is slightly less attractive than the person who do have a child but is slightly more attractive and more respect and more better and more
what's the
money.
thing about the child that bothers you?
It's a child that you gotta take care of. What you mean? I'm not getting the overwhelming concern of the role of stepdad that you would have to play if you are literally taking care of a child for a single mother.
Okay. Oh, I guess I never had to play that. Like, I've dated a bunch of girls that had children.
Okay.
But we never got so far where I was literally raising the kid.
Okay.
So we never got that far.
Okay. Gotcha.
But I also don't get so far with any girl. Like, you got to be to a certain level. Like, there's only been like three or so plus or minus girls that have gotten to that level where I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like really involved with your family. I'm really involved with your kids. I'm involved with your uncles, your sisters, everybody. So I think that the whole fact of them having a child now would be kind of irrelevant. I'll play the role. But I think before, when I was like, fresh out of college or something, it was a little weird because I felt like, I was like, dang, you're not going to be home with your kid? Like, like, I felt bad for the kid.
Okay,
really,
got
I was
you.
like, I was spending, you had Red Lobster with me. Like, who watching the kid?
Got you.
Like, but now I wouldn't feel bad because I'm like, she need time to release for the kid.
Yeah.
Like,
she definitely need time for herself.
I am helping a lot of people right now, her included. Maybe the kid need time away from her.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
know?
Let's jump into the video and see what his
What do
thoughts.
you think?
No. So, no. I would probably fuck a single mother, but I'm not dating, meaning like seriously dating a single mother because again, brought back to the first video, which they didn't watch, so I'm gonna paraphrase what you said. There's so many girls out there that you could find someone that is quote unquote the perfect one that does have the kid to be a perfect one who didn't have a kid. So
it don't bother me.
Okay, got you.
Don't bother
Say
me
less.
at all.
Deal with a woman that's had a whole baby head come out the vagina, you do that. Thoughts on dating women with children? Jay Stokes, you might have heard me earlier. I made a whole video called Should You Date Single Mothers? Okay? Should you date them? That's one thing. Generally, the short answer is no. The other thing is, should you fuck them? Well, me personally, I like the fresh water. I like the fresh water that ain't been swam in by every Marine. You heard me? I like the vagina brand new. As close to that as possible. I ain't talking R. Kelly stuff.
I didn't do this stuff.
But I like the vagina in good shape, you dig? I don't want to feel like I'm sticking a straw into a hula hoop. So if you want to deal with a woman that's had a whole baby head come out the vagina, you do that. But remember that the way of the assassin, Marquettism would tell you to go for the best. And having pre-owned vagina, surely that is not the best. And the reason men stick with pre-owned vagina is because that vagina was ruined by their kids. You understand what I'm saying? So they're taking a sacrifice because that woman sacrificed her body to provide them with kids. But you're coming in after another man, and hey, that's your decision. But I don't think that's going for the best. If you feel like that's your best move, well, hell, make your next move your best move. But in all likelihood, unless you have children, unless you have some things that are setting you back in the dating market, I'd say avoid it and go for that fresh water. If you want to find a younger woman who's more inclined to go with an older man, go to the South. The Southern girls are more likely. Go to the religious women. They're more likely. Hell, go abroad. The women in other countries are more likely. But I highly don't recommend that.
Okay.
Wow,
in this video, he normally he breaks down practical tips, not tips, but practical reasons why you shouldn't, like step by step of reasons why you shouldn't.
Yeah.
And he didn't. So, but watching this video, what are your thoughts after that?
He just don't recommend it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that was entertaining. That was funny. The editing was great.
Yeah.
But I don't agree. I mean, as far as the whole fresh water and tight pussy or whatever that argument is, it just depends on the girl, obviously.
True.
All that stuff depends on the girl. Okay. You can get with a virgin. It'd be looser than some other girl that's had a kid.
Yeah. I'll actually believe,
It just depends. So that argument is irrelevant and preposterous. And
preposterous. Preposterous. Okay, I'm just while you were talking, I'm trying to see if he had another video that said the same. Should you date single mothers to see reasons why? So then we can actually combat those reasons. So let me give you a question while I dig deep on YouTube. In your life, let me see how I'm gonna put this without sounding fucking crazy. In your life, do you value women the same when they are older or when they are less bodies, for instance, or things of that nature?
Less bodies. So, do I value women differently based on the amount of sexual partners they've had? No.
Versus as well as age. And hold on, no. Why no?
Do I value them differently?
Yes. Why no?
I think, okay, so this is the thing. I think the thing that has bothered me more so is I had a perception of somebody and they changed. Like, I thought she was saintly, and then we find out that she got a bunch of bodies. Oh, wow. Now I need to, let me take this back. Okay. Let me compose myself.
Okay.
Create the new perception
of what is actually the reality.
Okay, you had the whole period. Okay. All right. As opposed to, if I know from the get-go that you used to be a hoe and you might still hoe a little bit, then whatever. Now I know the truth. I am in the red pill, I know.
I'm in the red pill.
So I think, but does it change their value to me as a person? No, of course not.
Not necessarily as a person, but as a sexual partner or a dating partner.
Sexual partner is a dating part. I don't.
Really?
I don't think.
Okay.
I don't. I mean, obviously,
that's for me for sure.
Okay, so in high school, there was a girl that I think we found out she had hundreds of bodies
In high school.
Yeah, and it was just like, I was like, in my mind, I was like, oh, I'll never do anything with that girl. Mm-hmm. You know, so that was one thing. But everybody knew she was a hoe, and it was just, it is what it is. But, you know, as far as now,
but would you date someone like that? So would you? So a woman that had that many bodies, would you actually be like a public? Not, I wouldn't say monogamous relationship, but someone that you actually dating in public and going around taking, you know, stuff like that with.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I would. Okay. Just because, well, everybody's had a past, you know, everybody's done stuff. Okay. But I'm sure, everybody dated these girls, you know. Shoot, these strippers. You know, these strippers be out in the streets. Some of them
they be
way out in the streets. And you're not gonna say, "Oh, I'm not gonna date a stripper because she got some body, bro." That's what you signed up for, bro.
Yeah,
you know what the deal is.
Okay, got you. That's contextual though. So for you personally, it doesn't affect you if you, let's say for instance, like the song, the Drake song that just came out, where you have a girl. But then when you go places, like every dude kind of knows her. Would that affect you? Would that be like, or is it just something that you won't even feel like you would acknowledge?
I mean, it's interesting because I've definitely dated a girl or two where like everybody knew this girl.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Even
and how did it make you? What did it feel like?
It didn't bother me at all. And in some instances, it was actually flattering. Like. Okay. It was like celebrities would hit her up and be like, "Hey, what's with your boyfriend?" I'm like, I actually like that dude. Like, he has great music. Like, I'm glad he knows me now.
Got you.
Like, oh wow, that's amazing. Like, you know, okay. So it's interesting.
Okay, so it doesn't bother you at all. So the single mother is going back to the single mother thing. Do you feel like the age of the kid or the sex of the kid matters?
With the single mother?
Yes.
Nah, I've dated single mothers that had little boys and older girls. And
wow.
It don't matter.
Wow.
I've dated a single mother that had a kid in college. It don't matter. And she had kids in middle school. Same time. She had 4 kids.
Okay. So let me ask you then. So going into that, I don't know, situation, do you look at it differently versus someone who doesn't have a kid? Meaning, for instance, obviously when you meet a woman, do you put them in like certain categories? I think most men do. Meaning like, oh, this might be just a hoe. You know, this might be just a dating. Oh, I can actually see myself investing in this woman and growing with this woman. So does them having a kid make you put them into a different category versus if they did not have a kid?
No, I'm thinking back to the specific situations that I've been in dating girls with kids. I can think of 2 very distinct situations where I legit thought, hey, I could see myself being with these women for a long time. And the only reasons we didn't work is because one of them, she was super successful. And she was very busy.
Gotcha.
And, you know, me, I'm like, I need to be the busy one. You know, I don't need to always be feeling like I'm chasing this person. You know, if you're not available, hey, let's hang out. You know, it was just like too much. And I could tell I was really falling for this girl. I was just like, let me just cut it, you know what I'm saying? And the other one, it got really complicated, obviously, you know. So some girls just have their own drama and their own thing. You know, things, and they chasing other dudes. And, whatever.
Just put that in the past. Yeah. Okay.
But they're both great. Like I clearly saw, like I could have clearly pursued something with them, and it wouldn't have been no problem that they had kids.
Okay. So for you, is it? Let me see. Is it more like the more attracted you are to them, the more you're willing to not necessarily, I don't know, let them meet your standards, or does having a kid or not having a kid is not in your standards at all in general?
I think it makes it a little bit more simple.
Okay.
When you don't have a kid, obviously it's just simple things. It's just. But, I mean, not to simplify it, overly simplify it.
I'm trying to overly simplify it.
Okay, but I almost think what is even more annoying is a girl that lives by herself who has a dog. You know what I'm saying? Because look, how many times you date a girl that has a dog that's like, hey, I gotta go home to feed my dog? Like, what the hell?
True.
You gotta go home to feed your dog? We hanging out, we having a nice time, spend the night with me. No, I got a dog.
Wouldn't they do that the same thing with a kid?
But with the kid, it's like, I feel like girls that got a kid, they be planning better. They plan better. It's like, hey, I have a kid. I can't just leave my kid at home. My mom, my best friend, somebody's taking care of this kid. It's not like I just got a kid home and I have to like now rescue it from killing itself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
Like, I feel like girls with kids plan better than girls with dogs.
That might be the title of the video. Girls with kids plan better than girls with dogs.
Right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I know 100% what you're saying. Okay, so for you personally, you are willing to date a woman with a child no matter what. It doesn't matter.
As long as
you're
smart, you're not
stupid.
You know what I'm saying? You actually take care of your kid. Cool, that's fine.
Okay. Now, what if she starts to ask simple things, like for instance, hey, my kid's hungry or something. Not in the begging sense, but more like, hey, let's go get something to eat. Oh, my kid, could you get something for my kid too? Blah, blah, blah. Would that start affecting the relationship or you personally? When you start to have to invest money and time.
Put me in this situation.
Okay.
Because we've never got that far. Like, I've only dated girls with kids for a couple months and then something happened. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I never dated a girl for like, a year or something.
Okay.
Where it's that stage where, I'm gonna have to start playing that role.
Okay.
But if it came to it, I'm at the stage of my life where, I'd decide if it made sense.
Okay.
So wait, what about a question? Look, what about girls dating guys with kids? You think they should?
Number one, I think they should care especially if they don't have kids. But number two, the caveat to that is not, majority of the time the child is not with the father. The child is with the mother. So it's not necessarily the woman is going to be dealing with the child on a daily basis if they start to get serious. So that's how I think about stuff. I think about it longer term. So for instance, if I get with a woman and she has a child, obviously I'm going to be in that child's life if I got to go to her house or she has to come to me and someone can't watch her kid or blah 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 and vice versa. But if it's the opposite way around, the child could be somewhere else in another country. You wouldn't even know. Like, you wouldn't even know that the child exists, type of thing. So you can it is crazy out here. That's all I'm saying.
So basically your problem with dating girls with kids is that you feel like you're gonna have to play the daddy role eventually.
No, that's not my problem. My problem is you will never be able to control. I don't even like to use the word control, but you won't be able to mold and lead a woman with a child. That's my problem. So with a woman with a child, you can't tell that child what to do. You can't spank that child if the child gets out of line. You can't mold that child and mold that mother. So you will never have that 100% frame of leadership and guidance and control over the relationship, because now the mother is, the child will always be first. Then it may be you. Then it may be her. So that's what I'm thinking.
So that's a theory. But I've dated a bunch of girls that they stepdaddy started becoming a more important person than them. You know what I'm saying? I've dated a bunch of girls, and now they got
a lot
issues.
of girls say, nothing will touch my kid. No one will touch my kid. The kids will. You're right. They say one thing and do another. You're right. They say one thing and do another. But they definitely say, no one touches my kid. No one will blah my kid. My kid comes first. Blah 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 blah. It's hard to. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's hard to mold a woman like that.
Well, I'm saying, like, I deal with people every day, like, that want to be on my team. You influence people for the better all the time.
100%.
And, I'm sure it's maybe harder because it's a kid. And, it's a good challenge. It'd be nice.
He says it's a good challenge. Oh God, you with these challenges, I tell you. Okay, so, and I think it was that was my main thing. It's just the molding aspect. You will never be able to fully lead the entire interaction the way that you see fit. That's my overall
never
problem.
Say never.
You're right. You're right. But if I had it my way, it would be a younger woman without kids versus a woman with kids that's older.
There's pros and cons for all that.
True, because the older woman has more, experience, maturity. She can probably hold a conversation better versus, the other one. But like I said, if I had it my way, definitely have the fresh water. You dig? Like whatever fuck he was talking about. Okay, and then to put a button on it, you don't care if a woman has a child or not, as long as she's taking care of the child.
Yeah, as long as she take care of the child, she
Okay.
plans well, she's
Okay.
she's responsible, adult, that's fine. I've never dated a girl that had a child that wasn't responsible. So
Okay, that's probably based off of you
off
and
my
not
experience.
Yes,
Yeah,
because
off
meaning like in a good way, meaning like you knowing how to pick women and you're not picking the hood boogers,
Alright.
the ones that have the baby mama drama and the drama whatever, all that. But all right, well,
Alright.
do you hear what it is? Where can they find you?
Javi Mac Show on all social media platforms. That's JAVIMACSHOW. Check
Alright.
me out. I am the KOE King of Entertainment. Check me out.
I don't know about that, but if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. If you want to follow him, the links will be in the description below. Join the Patreon army, and I'm out. Peace.
Peace.